Hello, gentlemen, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Looks like our ruin is on the right and our crash ship is on the left, so we can do this pretty simply. First, though, I want to go inside. I've already sold our stuff, but I wanted to talk to the Viking guy in here. Maybe we can get a new multi-tool. Maybe we can, I don't know, talk him and giving us a reward. Maybe something will happen. We're in a special relationship with the Viking. I keep hearing that. Abandoned post. Viking High Command, take multi-tool weapon. Young looks terrified. Military orders for weapon. Oh, this guy does not want to. Yeah, he offers his multi-tool, but if he does that, then he will abandon his post. So he wants to abandon his post. No, man, you gotta stay and fight. Especially since you gotta be aware there's security cameras everywhere. Yeah, reluctance to help has been noted, and they rewarded me for it. Okay, so let's see about this multi-tool. Is this something I want? Does it have more slots than we currently have? No, this is worse. I'll compare just to be sure, but yeah, it's worse. Okay, then I don't want it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is look at the crash ship, I think. Well, no, actually. Because if the ruin is a portal, then we're going to have to leave our ship behind anyway, possibly. So, I don't know that for sure. I don't know how portals work, but I would imagine we just go through the portal and then we're on another planet. So, I don't think we have an option to bring the ship along with me. I don't know how the mod works. I downloaded it just because it said activated the portals. I didn't look too much into detail aside from that. So you guys might know better than I do just by reading the mod description a little bit better. Looks like there's another location here that will... Never mind. I thought I was going to say another location that will also indicate a crash ship. Maybe not. Anyway, go this way. Go to the ruin, see what we got. I'm also looking around, making sure I'm not going to miss anything too big here. I mean, if there's another crash ship like right nearby, I want to be aware of it. And we only found this one because nice enough to tell us, oh, hey, look, it's in the middle of the frickin' water. Okay. Here, land here, I guess. We do have our aeration unit, so we can still make this work, assuming there's actually something down there. And it's not just playing with our heads again. We have shielding sheets. This will work. Hopefully this water isn't too toxic. I don't actually see anything down there. Oh, hey, what do you know? It's heavily radioactive. There's nothing here. There's actually nothing here. We're going to go to the destination, just take it off our map, but I am actually really kind of cheesed. Yeah, not only is there nothing here, it disappeared. So that's bogus. That is totally bogus. Like, totally, dude. What the hell? I thought that was... Alright, you know what? Fine. 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 Leaving. And that's the problem with the ruin on a water world. On an archipelago world, I should say. Because there's a good chance it could just be nothing. That is too bad. That could have been a good lead, but instead it is nothing. Alright, well then we'll go ahead and upgrade our ship then. Assuming this ship is an upgrade. If it's not an upgrade, then I guess what we'll do is move on. We can move on. Oh, you know what that is? It's not a landing reticle. That's telling us that's where the pirate is. He's still in orbit waiting for us. Okay. Yep. That's what that is. Okay. Well, he's going to be waiting for a while. If you remember last episode, we were waylaid by pirates. Well, not actually waylaid. They were going to waylay for us, and then we ducked into the atmosphere. They're apparently claustrophobic, I guess? I guess if you spend your whole life in space, the idea of getting out of your ship would be, well, it would seem akin to suicide, right? I don't know. We'll see what kind of psychological effects that has on people in the future. All right. Sure enough, this is a crash ship. Interesting design. Be funny if they don't recognize me when I get out of the atmosphere. Okay, not gonna let me land there. How about up here? Also not working. It's a good place for me to land. I mean, this is some rocky terrain. No wonder the guy had some trouble landing here. How about over here, maybe? Nope. Just nearly crashed a ship. Alright. How about over this way, I guess? Also no. There's a knowledge stone right there. Come on, I just want to land the Frelling ship. Nope, landing area not clear, not clear, not clear. I mean, it looks pretty clear to me, but who am I to judge? I'm not the autopilot. There we go. Got something. Alright. I have not mined out any iron or carbon, so we're going to have to do this from scratch. Or iridium, for that matter. Assuming this is a decent ship. Are you a decent ship? 25 slots. Does my current one have 26? Yes, it does. Alright, so leave the starship alone. So we could try to find another ruin, or we could keep moving. You know what? I think we keep moving. I think we leave this planet be. We found a recipe. We found a ship. I know there's going to be more ships. You know, there's always going to be more ships. Should probably add some fuel to our launch thruster. And that is nothing I want to do. We could just go off in a general direction and say, you know, where's the nearest thing? Like that right there would be the nearest thing. Is that an abandoned facility? It is not abandoned. It's not smoking anyway. This looks like, well, with all the satellites, I got to imagine it's either going to find another crush ship or it's going to find a ruin. Either way is of interest to me. Where's the recall device, though? Where's the landing pad? There it is. There it is. Alright. So sure, what the hell? We'll give this one more chance. One more chance before we wipe you off our memories forever. SK Swamp. I mean, I guess I did kind of squish when I landed. Okay, so it's a ruin. Alright, sure, we'll find another ruin. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, so this is 1777, I guess. Unless... No, it's going the other way. It's going the other way. 7717. This one. There you go. And the table disappeared. And it's back. That was weird. Weird texturing going on here. If you point me to another one in the water, I'm going to be really miffed at you. And then I really will leave this planet forever. Alright, 31 minutes away by walking. Of course, we're not going to walk. That's crazy talk. Why would we walk there? What I want, really, is a world that has plenty of fauna, but very little water. Is there a world like that? Could have sworn our first planet was like that. Pretty sure there were a lot of different planets like that. Now, of course, if we end up on another planet with no ship, finding a crash ship is going to be an arduous process. Because we're going to know the location, but then we're going to have to walk there. That will not be pretty. Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on the world, right? It might actually be very pretty. This world's not actually that pretty. I mean, it has a little bit of flora that I appreciate, but, you know, it's just, I don't know. This whole planet seems a little bit dull. You know, just various shades of tan. Okay, the ruin might actually be on a mountaintop, so we might actually be okay. It could be it's not actually going to be in the water. Cross your fingers. I mean, we've only had one ruin out of 2 on this planet that have been in the water. So yeah, the other one might be totally fine. Did I speak too soon? Is it actually in the water? Oh, no. No, it looks like it's on land. Alright, we'll see what we got. That is a ruin. I do not see a flagpole from here. Oh, no, there it is. There's a flagpole. Pointed in the other direction. Pointed that way. Oh, now I'm going to land anyway? Okay, sure. Swing me back around, why don't you? I really doubt there's a... I mean, could there be a recall device here? My autopilot was very specific about this location. For no reason I can discern. Okay, that's strange, but alright, I'll take it. Alright. Knowledge stone, sure. I mean, more language in the Viking is good. Might as well take this too, whatever this is. Okay, Viking warriors, what do you have to tell me? Book of Herc speaks of the rise of travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless world. The Viking shall not impede their descent, for the travelers must prevail. Alright then. Viking word for burn. There's a word I hope I never have to use in casual conversation. Also thieves. I think thieves should be another word I don't want to use. Okay, so theoretically, it's this direction. Theoretically. I mean, I don't see anything. That doesn't mean anything. There's a mountain in the way. Alright. We'll try it your way. Okay, see, that didn't actually cost me any fuel. So there was a recall device there? I am so confused, but okay. Okay, so there's that. There, pointing in that direction, more or less. So that is the direction we shall go. Just pulse occasionally, make sure we don't miss anything too big. That is not a portal, I don't think, but it is a monolith. Do I care about monoliths? As long as I don't change direction, I don't really care. No, I don't really care. Okay, keep going. That looks like a shelter down below us. And then we have lots and lots of water. There could be additional ruins in the water. Could there be a portal in the water? Maybe. Oh, okay. That I went further down than I thought I was going to. That's okay. Not what I meant to do, but it worked. I don't think I adjusted my x-axis there. I think I only adjusted my y. I think we're still okay in terms of being on track. Alright, well, we go a certain distance, we don't see anything. What's the distance that I have here in mind? Let's say 3 minutes. Let's make sure that's what I expect that to be. That looks like a trade depot. It's red. I don't remember what red is. Well, it's red because possibly it's on a Viking world. I mean, platinum I've seen stored in purple containers and blue containers and white containers. I mean, it doesn't seem to matter what color the container is. It's just, you know, this is the container we had at that time, so that's what we used. So I don't know, it could have anything in it, but usually it's going to be either titanium or platinum. Something high value. You know, we did see an iridium march on this world, and now I haven't seen any since. So I wonder if it was only in that one location. It's amazing to me how much this is a single biome planet. There's another game coming out where you're stranded on a world. Though you're stuck on one world. You don't get to move around. You can't build a spaceship. There are no craft spaceships to work off of. So you're pretty much just, you know, on the planet for the interim until you get rescued. But that game has multiple biomes per planet. I understand how that would be difficult to code, but I would nevertheless appreciate it if that was the case. That looks like a ruin. Or some debris anyway, not really a ruin. Yeah, I mean, I can see how it'd be a lot easier just to say, you know, we're just going to do this, nothing else. I thought for a second there that was a smoke plume, but turns out no. Just the texture hadn't loaded in completely yet. They knew it was going to be dark, that's all it knew. There we go. Saw another iridium march. They exist. Okay, hit a little bit there, but that's alright. One thing I like about this pulse, though, is that it lets us move fast, but it doesn't actually cost us any fuel. Okay, we came in a little bit close. Might cost us a little bit of shielding. Shielding will come back. As soon as we leave the ship and come back, it seems to recharge. In fact, it'll even recharge a little bit now if you keep your eye on it. And keep your eye on the birdie. Yeah, you guys can keep your eye on it. I'm going to keep my eye on the terrain and see if I can find any hint of a portal here. Supposedly they upped the chance from 5% to 20% in the mod, but that might be still a little bit too low for us. Yep, no, nothing yet. That looks like... Okay, that's just a signal analyzer. I thought for a second there that was actually a man-made structure, but it was not. That is, though. Not the man-made structure I was looking for, but by man-made I mean anything sentient. I wonder if all sentients have a penchant for, like, normal shapes. Not irregular shapes, but, you know, just shapes in general. If maybe, like, we can identify alien races not because, you know, there's signals or anything like that, but, like, that structure's awfully regular, you know. Bunch of squares all laid out in a grid-like pattern. Very weird. Unlikely to be anything natural. Be nice if that was true. That'd make it, you know, at least something we have in common with the aliens. Oh yeah, you know what? We hate irregular shapes too. We would prefer it if all our cities were laid out in a grid. Actually, that's probably not true. That probably varies from person to person. There are some people who hate it when cities are all laid out in a grid. I like it. It makes it easy to find stuff and go around, but I understand from like an aerial perspective, it does not look like the prettiest thing. I don't know, I kind of appreciate the whole, you know, being able to bend nature to our will. I mean, you can bend it, just as long as you don't break it, you know? It's that fine line. Another drop pod. Find lots of drop pods. I mean, we find another crashed ship, I will totally pick it up. But I think now might be the time to leave this planet, because we're not finding anything of value. Now, granted, we leave the planet, we're going to have to fight that pirate. That's just going to be how it goes. Assuming the pirate isn't on the other side of the planet by now, but it's possible he's tracking us and orbiting. And apparently he has us pinged. As we have him pinged, it would seem weird that he doesn't have us pinged. So he's probably just following us from high above. Alright, you know what? This might be the last bit here. So I think we'll be going this direction for like, I don't know, 5 minutes probably. So I think that's it. We did not actually crash. Well, no, we totally crashed in those trees. Okay. Well, went as far as I'm willing to go. So I think we just take off and then hit pulse. The pirate's going to pull us out of pulse. Possibly. He did not. Well, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's go ahead and take opportunity of this. Drop the warp cell in the hyperdrive. There you go. And yeah, if he's not going to pull us out of pulse, let's leave. Let's go towards the galactic core, of course. And hopefully we'll find a nice, pleasant planet with lots of life that's much, much prettier than the last one. Actually, I think that's the first time we've jumped a warp from pulse. Usually we'd go from a near stop. So will it drop us into pulse again? I mean, we always end up going a little fast when we come out of warp. Oh, okay. Yep, that's a risk. It's alright. It's amazing how many times we bonked into a space station. Alright, this planet looks like it could be lush. It also looks like it could have oceans. Could be wrong there, but there's definitely a shade of blue. If we pulse, we're probably going to get an abandoned building, sure enough. This might be the only planet in the star system, though. That is what it's starting to look like. Yeah, well, you know what? The abandoned building's a good enough place to start as any. So sure, what the hell. Oh, I'm too close to the space station. That's okay. I can at least do a small burst of speed, get me away from it, and then pulse. No? Alright, fine. I can go 1,000 miles an hour, or 1,000 units an hour, whatever you want to call it. Okay, don't hit the rock. We hit the rock. We got some themium for it. Still, that's not going to look good on the insurance forms, you know? Reason for scratch on the paint is because we hit a rock. The rock came out of nowhere, officer, I swear. It just jumped out and hit me. Well, it's funny at this speed we don't actually hit any rocks, I guess. And there's got to be a good reason for it. I just can't think of a good lore explanation. We're actually in, like, some variant of subspace, I guess? Oh, there is totally another planet here. Looks like at least 2 of them. Well, it's alright. We already made our choice. Though if this is going to be an ocean world, I might take that choice back. And there's a lot of green. No blue, though. A lot of green. Tell you what, let's go a little bit more suborbital. This might actually be the world I wanted, though. Might be a lot of fauna, no oceans to worry about, so the ruins will at least be on the surface. Yeah, this might actually be the world I wanted. I see very little in the way of blue. It's very, very green. It looks pretty. That might be grass down there. Might play hell with our frame rate, but I'm going to accept it. So yeah, that planet must have just been hiding in another orbit. I probably should have verified number of planets. Oh, looks like we have a copper deposit. That looks like that is. Oh, that was very pretty when we got close enough to those trees. Alright, sure, we'll go and stick on this planet. What the hell? Is that a copper deposit? That looks like a floating rock, but it could just be a texture load problem. No, that is in fact copper. Okay, good. We need copper. How much copper do we need? We need 400 copper. I think we only have 200. So I think that's basically one deposit. That's a plaque. Good to know. We're going to land at the abandoned building just to get it off our map. And then we'll see how much fauna we're talking about here. It doesn't look like very much. Could be wrong, though. That's likely going to be gold. Gold, emerald, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're not going to pick up any of that stuff. We don't need it. Alright. And a good landing facility right there. There used to be a reticle. They removed that, the latest patch. Seems like a weird thing to remove. And what is that purple stuff? So weather is humid. Fauna is copious. Okay. So we're going to stay on this for a little while. Because if we stay here... Is that Chrysonite? Is that what I just did? It's going to tell me eventually. Chrysonite, yes. Okay. That could be good too. Yeah, we're going to stay here for a while. This is a good candidate to get that zoological progress up. Because if it's copious, that means that we have more of a chance of finding the life forms we want. Now, granted, the tall grass is going to make that a little difficult. But we hit the life sign detector. And then we get a lot of stuttering. And maybe I'll just crash the game. There we go. There we go. Did it. So far, I don't see anything in terms of life, which is a little weird. Oh, wait, there we go. No, there's 2 indicators, 4 indicators there. Could be anything. Hard to tell if that's life or something else. Okay, that's probably an iron deposit. That's probably iridium. Okay, interesting. Look through here and grab this. This is probably not going to tell us anything too big. It's mostly just to take this off our map. Okay, what do you got for me? They always try to be a little creepy here, but there's very few things here that will attack us. Alright, we already knew that. That's too bad. Anything else here decent? Probably already know this tech. We do. Well, we'll grab some cargo then, and... I mean, yeah, we'll do that too. What the hell? Nothing found. Okay. Well, looks like something broke containment. I don't think I actually needed that, but I'll take it anyway. Fascination bead. Okay, another thing to sell. And then, what's this health? Restore shield. I don't think I need that either. Alright, so that should be good. Did we save this location? I don't think we did. We'll save it again. Okay, so there's lots of copper around. The sentinels are at least not bastards. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think we did already. Well, you know what? We'll go and save again. What the hell? There you go. Okay. Oh, hello. You're somewhere between a squirrel and a praying mantis. You're a submissive grazing creature. All right, I'll believe you. Kind of a weird setup you've got there, but all right. Okay, so I think what we do is we just pick a direction. Because that'll give us the most chance to find a bunch more life forms like that. He's got like weird legs. I'm not even sure how he balances like that. Also, is that... He has some kind of weird thorax at the... on the side there. Okay, is there any knowledge stones I can go for? Doesn't look like it. Alright, then I guess we just pick a direction. Shouldn't matter. We're not going to go inside a cave, though. But yeah, it shouldn't matter too much in terms of direction, because we're not going to be overrun by water, and we have enough recall devices everywhere. Okay, there's a question mark over there. I have a mod that should be adding enough recall devices that we should be able to call our ship in almost anywhere. Now, if we find any ruins, anything like that, that would be ideal, but probably unlikely. I mean, I've been stumbling on ruins before. There's no reason to think why I would stumble on ruins now. Unless we just get an incredible stroke of luck, it could happen. Okay, you just die straight up. I don't care for you at all. Your whipvine ways. Okay, we should be seeing lots more life in here. Theoretically. Though again, tall grass. If it's any smaller than the grass, we're going to have quite the time. And in fact, I'm not sure what you just analyzed there, but okay, it must have been one of the plants that was in my way. Where'd the question mark go? There it is. There it is. Alright, yeah, this is definitely ideal. This is the kind of world I wanted. If I had to choose a world to crash land on, this would be it. Or to be stuck on for a period of time. At least this is, you know, I don't know, something about the grass makes it seem, I don't know, better somehow. A little bit easier to work with. Knowledge stone. No life though, huh? I was expecting like this would be a great place for like a game trail or something. Not the case. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. It's you. Okay, and then this is probably like the female version. And there we go. Any hunters in the area? Not as far as I can tell. I mean, there's that plant there. Which I've already discovered, I guess. Oh no, there we go. Okay, no hunters that I can see. Unless that's a hunter over there, but that's pretty far away. Oh, birds. And I crashed. That's okay. We got the birds. Temperament is erratic, so they could, like, attack us. Hopefully not, though. Go ahead and grab the knowledge stone, then head back towards the question mark. It is very pretty here, though. The trouble I have with the idea of building stuff... Oh, this is the depot. That's okay. We can go to the depot. More stuff to sell, more money we'll have. And then the more slots we'll have for our suit. Yeah, the trouble I have with building stuff, and that's supposedly coming in a future patch, is I think it would actually, like, scar the environment. I don't know. It seems always like such a waste, you know? It's a beautiful place here. Oh, yeah, you know, this is a great place to set up a house. Well, no, actually, it was a great place until you set up the house. And I realize people still have to live somewhere, but, you know, that's what cities are for. Yeah, Sentinel's not going to like that. I am still kind of tempted to see if we can... Oh, reload. See if we can take the bipedal one, but I really don't want to wanted level 4. They're going to send out the... like, everything in their world after me. If I get a wanted level of 4. Okay, so all the platinum I just got, I should be able to push to the starship. I don't actually need it right now. And then theoretically, I should be able to sell it as soon as we get to a trade depot because I can just recall my ship. Do I actually need Chrysanite? That's an argument, I think. Okay, you... There, he died. Teach you to mess with me. Yeah, so I should always be able to call in my starship. There was something there. Oh, there he is. Hey, little guy. No, not the plant. Not the plant. The actual moving creature right here. Did I get him? Yeah, there we go. Small little guy. Never would have seen him if I hadn't practically tripped over him. Which means there could be lots more in here. Yeah, there's plenty more in here. Can't get a good bead, but good enough, I guess. Gender is orthogonal. Alright then. Alright, what we haven't seen, though, is any predators. Hard to tell. Okay, that guy we've already seen. Alright, we'll keep going. Keep going towards the question marks. That's one thing that, again, makes it more pleasant than a lifeless world, is that there's actually, you know, life moving around. Maybe in herds, maybe in family packs, maybe hunting. Who knows? I mean, it could be the only hunters we need to worry about are the birds, because they're erratic. But yeah, it's jetpack to climb, but we're doing pretty well just hanging on the side here, at least we were for a little while. Till I jinxed it by saying something. Oh man, this area has a lot less mountains, just random bits of stuff. Hello, do I know you? I guess I didn't. Alright. And a bunch of little small guys who we already know. Okay. Always good to check. So this is just a shelter. So I think what we're going to do is use a bypass chip and locate another facility. And then we're going to walk there. I know you. I do know you. Alright. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do. Another one of those guys. We'll leave the whipvine tendril things alone if they leave us alone. How's that? The quers? Quers? I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. I suppose what I should be doing is pulsing more often and heading towards the knowledge stones that we see. Because the multi-tool tech is not going to be anything we really want. I mean, restore shield kind of sort of works for us because we got hit by that shield, by the tentacle thing. Alright. Save our location if we haven't done already. And then see what we got. And then we'll see what the storm's like. Okay, a little cold. Still not too bad. Alright, signal scanner. What do you got for me? I'm gonna go for... Yeah, let's go for Colonial Outpost. And we'll try to head more or less straight there. How far away is it? It is 27 minutes away. Okay. And what I could also do is create another bypass chip. I mean, technically speaking, I make infinite number of these and find everything this way, but we'll see. And then say, where's the nearest monolith? And really it should be anything, not necessarily a monolith, completely in the opposite direction. There's a plaque over there. Well, plaque's not what I'm looking for. There was a portal, I would totally do it. Can you find me another one? I mean, technically I can keep doing this all day. So if I tell you to go for another monolith, you're going to point me to the same one, or you're going to go for a different one? And that's an actual monolith. So you did give me a different one. So I wonder... How much iron do I have? I have a lot of iron. And a lot of plutonium, so I could do this all day. Give me another monolith. I mean, theoretically, if there's a monolith in the area, or a ruin in the area, it should point me to that too. Okay, that's at least in the general vicinity of the, or at least in the general direction of the manufacturing facility. That's something. Give me another one. So this has a range of, I think, somewhere around 12,000 AU or something like that. I forget what the exact figure was. Something crazy. So it's basically going to search like half the planet for us. So we just keep pointing to, you know, give me another one, give me another one, give me another one. Maybe it'll actually give us a portal. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's possible. Or maybe it's coded never to give us a portal location. I don't know. I think you would have to give us... I mean, I would expect at least a ruin location. If nothing else. And we can always call in our ship. Okay, there's a plaque over that way. It's nice to know. It's weird it hasn't actually given us a ruin yet. Let's try it. And I'm just going to keep doing this until you at least give me a ruin. If not a portal. It seems like this would be the fastest way to do it, right? You just keep doing bypass chip, bypass chip, bypass chip. Oh, but it just gave me the same thing all over again. We are going to get some repeats. That is going to happen. Okay, well... yeah, I mean, now we have a bunch of things on our map, right? Kind of cluttered. Alright, well, the monolith or the... well, the monolith's closer. And we can go towards the question mark, which is unquestionably closer. And then we'll see if maybe that 2-minute difference makes it so it gives us different locations. It might not. I mean, maybe what we need to do is go for one of the big facilities and do the little puzzle, and then the puzzle's the only thing that give us ruin locations, and then keep doing the ruin locations. Well, no, I think we can only do one ruin location per. Supposedly, there's a way on Gek worlds to make them repeat themselves, or at least it works for crash ships. I don't know if it works for anything else. That's a neat looking tree. I'd like a blue tree in my house. That'd be pretty cool. I like how they make the scientific names, and then you just have the, you know, the common knowledge names, or common knowledge names. I mean, yeah, right. Everyone calls it a dog. No one calls it, what is it? Rexipus, something or other. I forget what the actual Latin is for dog. Alright, mountainous terrain, mountainous terrain. We'll eventually get into a place where we see more animals. And that's mostly the reason why I'm on foot, is because I want to see more animals. I thought we've already seen you, but I guess we saw a variation on you. You look creepy as all hell. Okay, you eat vegetation. I'm okay with that. Temperament is ambulatory, so basically you like to walk everywhere, alright? Oh, another trade depot. I'm not going to take this stuff because I already have almost filled up my slots. Well, what else am I going to use those slots for? Okay, what the hell? Let's do it. Yep, that's right. I just stole all your stuff. I know you're surprised. And... oh, shit. I don't have anything to reload with. That's okay, though. Go to the multi-tool. Oh, I need to reload this too. Not totally recharge. There you go. Could probably do with some plutonium. The problem with so many markers is I get lost where I am. I'm going this way. Either that one or that one. I guess that one's closer. And we pull, so we find some knowledge stones. We head in that general direction too, although that has not been the case thus far. There was so many markers on our screen, that might have been a mistake. I probably shouldn't have looked at so many things, but I was really hopeful that one of them would just happen to be a ruin or something, but I guess you can't always be that lucky. It'd be hilarious if we managed to stumble upon a crashed ship, though. I don't know if that's actually something that could happen, but it would be pretty funny. Alright, knowledge stone first. Yeah, we could go to the plaque. I mean, if we want to learn more words, I don't even know who's controlling this sector of space. Is it still the Vy'keen, or are we in Korvax space now? I don't understand the way their territories work, but I suppose we're kind of dealing with remnants of empires more than actual empires themselves, so any lines that might have been drawn in space are purely imaginary and have no relation to the way things actually work. I mean, we could be even at a point where one planet is regarded as under like Viking control and the rest of it's under Gek. The rest of it being the rest of the solar system is under Gek. Or under Korvax, for that matter. Though the Korvax don't strike me as the type to make an empire. I don't know. They seem like the stereotypical, you know, hunker down and study types without actually doing anything too empire related. If I had to pin them in Star Trek terms, I'd say they were maybe like Betazoid. Betazoid never had an empire, as far as I know. Could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they never did. Betazoid Empire just sounds like something that maybe would happen in, you know, some weird alternate universe. Everyone's going like, the Betazoid Empire? Really? That's so weird. Okay, there's a drop pod here. Yeah, I will totally sign up for another slot. That'll even us out. And then we'll find out if we can actually add another slot after that, or if we're done adding slots to our suit. What is this? Would be like the 45th slot, something like that? Or are we actually past 45 now? This will be our 42nd slot. Okay, sure, let's do it. Take my money. See if I care. Giant Spire of Heridium, just in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I should probably do something about that. Life support. Charges carbon, what the hell? I guess it's minus 8.2 C is cold, but not that cold. Still though, I mean that would still be winter, so I'd expect to see more snow on the ground. In fact, there's no snow at all is kind of disturbing, actually, knowing it's -8 and it's looking like a bright spring day. So, I mean, that's truly alien, right? I mean, that's just weird. Maybe C means something else, though. I mean, we don't know what species we are. It could be we're Korvax. I mean, I have no idea. We're some kind of explorer. No one seems too shocked to see us. So we must be one of the established races. Yeah, that actually makes a great deal of sense. We're probably Korvax or Gek or Viking. We're probably not Korvax, though, because every Korvax we've seen has been incredibly tall. And we're pretty short. We're not quite Gek short. We are pretty short, though. Any life around here? Don't see anything. Why is that question mark so enormous? It's actually that close? 2 minutes away. I guess I don't know where anything else is. That is 1 minute 24 away, and obviously that's like 15 minutes away, 20 minutes away. And I'm tempted to go over there, but no big. I do like this giant valley. Pretty cool. You're gonna see where the glacier cut through the land. That's not what I wanted to do there. Switch over. Thank you. A little bit more platinum, just a tiny bit. We'll keep going towards the monolith. I mean, it's only a monolith, it's not a ruin, so don't expect any directional cues. If we did get directional cues, if we found a ruin by chance, and we found a way to do it, would we walk? I suppose we could. I don't know if it'd be necessarily a good idea, but we could do it. Only like a minute away from the monolith. Yeah, we could. That looks totally different from a monolith that I've seen before. The thing pointed straight up. Looks like it's pointed towards another planet. No other planet in that vicinity. Okay, well. Have we seen this before? This looks totally new to me. I guess we haven't seen every monolith design. Destination reached. Okay, so this is the Gek world. Alright, well, I mean, I know plenty of Gek. It's funny, the worlds I choose to walk around on are usually Gek. This is why I know more Gek words than anywhere else. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this thing. What do you got for me? Face of a traitor emerges. Speak cut off for reasons unknown. It screams and writhes in bubbling vertical lava, desperately reaching out to me with a multi-tool in his hand. Supercooled liquid freemium for my suit systems could relieve its pain, but I can also take a risk and pull it from the molten rock. Okay, Gek first spawn, destroy pirate. Destroy pirate. Okay, let's reach into it, I guess. Leaving only what it carried, so I got the multi-tool, I guess. Well, hopefully it's a good multi-tool. 19 slots or higher. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it on the ground. 20 slots. That is a surprise. Yes, I guess I'll take it. I mean, we'll compare it, but... the same coloration, basically, in blue and yellow. Though, more blue and gold, really. Oh, no analyzer visor. Well, we can always build one. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to scrap most of this material. They're all in the wrong place. And they're all scattered over. There's no synergies. What are you thinking, man? Why don't you highlight the synergies? Yeah, so let's take it. Yeah, we can see ours definitely has some improvements over this one, but 20 slots, man. How can I deny that? Take it. You take damage, yeah, probably from reaching the lava. That totally makes sense. Alright, so let's look at the multi-tool. I think we're just gonna have to scrap most of this stuff. So we can't scrap the mining beam. We can scrap everything else. And the range boost Tau is kind of a mixed bag, right? Because it could be really far away, but it still shows up really close. Yeah, so let's just dismantle everything here, and we'll figure out where to put these things. So the mining beam's gonna stay there. Where are we gonna put the scanner? So let's put the bolt caster here. And we put the scanner here. Does that work? That will work. I'm just wondering if it'll block anything. So any of the mining beam stuff can go like right here. Scanner stuff can be like right in this little square area, because chances are it's not going to be more than a square. So there's a scanner and the analysis visor, so they share. And then any other scanner stuff. Range boost Tau could do it. We have enough Chrysonite for it. Not sure it's... I'm not sure it's worth it. Is there any other scan piece that I really want? I don't think so, right? No, and what's ready for... Okay, range boost Sigma just requires carbon. Could do it. Could build both, actually. Carbon, platinum, some thamium. Thamium is everywhere. We'll worry about that later. How about worry about what's on the mining beam? Beam intensifier would be good. Right, the grenades. Grenades. How did I forget about the grenades? That was silly of me. Where's the grenade launcher? Plasma launcher right there. Need carbon. I want to do that first. There's carbon everywhere. That is iron, actually. You said there was carbon everywhere, and then it turns out there's no carbon. There's got to be, right? I mean, there's got to be a tree or something. Okay, which direction do we want to go? We want to go towards the manufacturing facility. And in the meantime, destroy something. Okay. There we go. There's some carbon. So yeah, these little trees will totally do it. I guess these aren't actually trees, they're bushes. Could also use the copper over there, which is kind of sort of on the way. Okay, cold storm, but big deal. There we go. That should be totally enough carbon to pull this off. So let's see. So that's the plasma launcher. So we'll put the plasma launcher. How about this? We'll put the bolt caster. That'll take those lines. The plasma launcher. This will have these lines. So plasma launcher here. And then damage radius and what else? Damage intensity requires nickel. Or emerald. We have emerald on the ship. Requires bringing the ship to us, though. But that might be worth it. Rebound grenades we're not going to do because that's just a bad idea. Homing grenades, it doesn't know where I want it, so that's a bad idea too. Do I really only have a damage radius and grenade intensity? No, grenade intensity I want, but aluminum and nickel are going to be so hard to find. So how much is that? 200 and 200. That might actually be what we have on the ship right now. Have I seen you before? Yes, I have seen you before. Okay. Okay, so let's just be glad that we have a plasma launcher and not worry about anything else about the plasma launcher. What about this? We have... Well, beam focus theta could be good for us, so sure, why not do that? And then coolant system, I could use... I mean, beam coolant here requires aluminum. Of course it does. Of course it does. Beam intensifier speeds up terrain destruction, which I'm kind of tempted by. And that just requires iridium, which might not be a bad idea to pull up anyway. We still haven't found the ship on this planet. We're going to eventually. We're going to be on this planet for a couple episodes, so be ready for that. What about gun tech? Impact damage would be pretty good. Impact damage... Okay, so Boltcaster SM is really good. That's basically giving us the burst fire. That's helping us out. That's really good. Plasma clip. Oh, that increases clip capacity. We need a little bit of iridium. And then maybe some impact damage if we can find it. Ricochet just sounds like a bad idea. Impact damage plus 4. Requires aluminum and copper. Well, we can always call in our ship. Which is tempting. We at least have this copper we can pull out. I mean, I don't know how much we're going to need, so we should probably just pull as much as we can get. And I forget what mineral is on here. Wasn't there emerald? Does this world have emerald? Pretty sure it did. I'm not actually seeing any big improvements here. In fact, it's heating up a little bit faster because the coolant's not quite as good as it used to be. Did we actually pull any coolant into this? I don't think we did. And for some reason it's not working on some of these. Possibly because I'm not close enough. There we go. Just don't overheat, that's all I ask. I don't know, maybe I gave it up for 2 extra slots and it was just a silly thing to do, but I think 2 extra slots would be plenty good and put to good use. There we go, I actually hit that one. Wasn't expecting to. Yeah, we'll try to take out this entire sphere and then move on to the manufacturing facility. Hold on, is that a new... These new creatures? Those are not new creatures. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Trying to make sure we get that journeyman accomplishment, you know. Trying to get it so that by the time we're done with this game, I'll have all the achievements. Not necessarily because I'm never going to come back, but because then I can just, you know, walk around and do what I do. I mean, eventually I'll get all the achievements anyway, eventually, but I'd like to be able to get them all in this playthrough. In this galaxy. In case when we start up a new game, we move to a new galaxy. I'm not sure it actually matters. I don't think it'll matter too much, but, you know, one thing I like about the achievement list is that it lists, you know, when you've done it. I'd like to say, oh look, I've got these all done within the same, you know, 3-month time span. Has it been 2 months since this game came out? Something like that, right? It came out late August, huh? Late August? Mid-August? Something like that. It was supposed to come out in July, and they delayed it for reasons unknown. And if they were just going to strip out features, they could have done that easily, I think. I'm kidding. They probably didn't actually strip out any features. But I don't know. I mean, the person they got assigned to talk about the game apparently knew very little about the way the game worked. That was a weird decision on their part. There we go. Grabbed all the copper. Should probably grab iridium too, because if we're going to find a ship, we're going to need some iridium. I don't know if we are going to find a ship. We might not. We might find a ship that's bad, like we did last episode. But nevertheless, The idea is that we're going to find a ship, and then we're going to need to rebuild it, and that means we're going to need iridium. We're also going to need iron. Oh, weapon charge depleted. That was quick. Yeah, we don't actually have any coolant right now, but that's okay. We have iridium on our ship, and I think that's going to be enough. I don't have any compunctions about using the stuff we have now. We still have another, I'm thinking of it this way, we have another 14 planets to go to, assuming we grab each one of the ships on those planets, and then we're going to have to repair each one of those ships. It's going to require a lot of materials, okay? So if we use up materials that we have now, that's okay. We can always get more later. What are the chances that we're going to come across a planet, and or a series of planets, that's not going to have any of the materials at all? Pretty unlikely. There's going to be a lot of iron. It's purely based on how long it's taken to drill this down. So yeah, I'm wondering what terrain destruction will do for us. I'm hopeful that it means that stuff like this won't take as long. But I don't know. That was a lot of iron. And it looks like we have ourselves another depot. Well, I'm tempted, but the trouble is I don't know how much space I have. So let's review the amount of space and see, once we save here. How much space are we talking about? In our exosuit, we are almost full up, which is crazy town, but okay. Fascination bead's not helping us. Platinum is also not helping us. I can move all the platinum off to the ship. The trouble is this is also going to be full of platinum, and that's not going to be helpful. Yeah, this is another thing of platinum. Okay, so we're not going to take this then. Let's keep going. Just keep going. Manufacturing facility. I've already grabbed all the birds, right? I mean, I don't know where their shadows are coming from, but there we go. These are all green, so yes, we've already seen them. Okay. Then we'll keep going towards the manufacturing facility, which we're probably not actually going to reach until the next episode. We'll go to the next question mark, and then we'll end the episode there. I'm just looking for any knowledge stones, just in case. Knowledge stones are nice, but, you know, apparently not in the vicinity right now. And we're not going to pick up any more trade goods. I think that could definitely cause some problems. So I'm not going to do it. You know, it said life was copious here, or at least animal life was. And I'm not seeing it. Am I missing something, or are we just in the wrong area? Being in the mountains, probably not going to be a whole lot of life. Oh, you know what? Probably need to go into the caves, huh? There's probably at least one life form in the caves we haven't picked up. Yeah, okay. That's probably true. Alright, I know we just passed a cave. Next cave we go into... Next cave we're going to totally go into. Which is not here, apparently. I actually expected this to lead us into a cave, like, straight up. Oh well. That's okay. Any question marks around here that we can head towards? Surprisingly, no. That's a cave going in the wrong direction, I'm pretty sure. If it's a cave at all. Alright, well, keep wandering towards our manufacturing facility then. Let's keep pulsing. I mean, not having the range on... Yeah, should we build up the range then? Oh, there's another creature here that I haven't seen before. Oh no, I have totally seen him before. Suppose I could add the rangefinder to it. Rangefinder, that's something totally different. I could do that. The trouble is it'll find things that are a little bit outside of our range, but I guess that's okay. I mean, we're more or less just walking in a single direction anyway. So, okay, where's our multi-tool? I can add it. Scanner, range boost, Sigma now. Thought we were able to do Tau before. Do we use up the Chrysonite for something else? There is Chrysonite on this planet. Something was gonna eat me. Where are you, diddle dude? Are you gonna eat me? I don't know where you went. Alright, never mind then. Up, there's another cave. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna save. Can't save here. There's nothing to save it. Oh, there you are. Hello. I'd like to scan you first before I destroy you. Okay, you're unpredictable. Alright. So, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Go away, little guy. Go away. Jiminy freaking Christmas on a pogo stick. Go away. There you go. Now he's dead. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This has been No Man's Sky. I'm PC Universe, your PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.